Hi everybody, welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2 with me, Sid, and we are no longer alone on the server. We're currently on with Eli and Neve, and if we, let me just change my view. If we change to this view and go and look at the information, we've got Joe, Frost and his daughter Eld, Big Guy, Eli, Crispy, Sparkplug, Lorito, Neve, and not Paisley. Paisley's the NPC in the middle. And as you can see, people are dying already. So, yeah, mainly monster deaths. Looking at it, there's been a couple of void. There we go. Eli's managed to fall into the void once. Frost managed to starve. He was AFK at the time, which, yeah. Not a good idea to AFK in this pack at an early stage. So I have been, I've improved my wheat. I believe these are 10-10-10 now. They may not be 10-10-10, but I believe they are 10-10-10. Same with potatoes. I think they are probably 10-10-10 as well. And all I've been doing is alternating one side to the other, crossbreeding in the middle until the one, when I break them, they start to stack. And when they start to stack again, that's the point that you're probably good for hoofer thingamabobbies. And I've cooked up a whole load of spuds, made some more charcoal, I've been doing bits and pieces, you know, just keeping myself busy. In the mid-grind down here, I have got rid of the fountain because it was getting to be a pain in the bum. Recessed that into the floor, and I've created an infinite water source. And yeah, as the trees grow, I've not been wasting bone meal on these guys. These have just been left to grow naturally, and for the most part, they grow into these styly trees. I've had a couple of the giant gypsy trees, which have been a complete pain in the backside, having to pillar up them and, you know, usual stuff like that. So yeah, it's you know, steady, typical Agrarian Skies grind at this stage, which I don't mind, you know. Oh, my axe upgraded, got auto repair, which is nice. It's also got one modifier free on it, but at this stage, yeah, that's not happening. So, plans for today. Well, now I've got the maxed out wheat, and for that matter spuds, either will work. What I would like to do is get a garden area done, which is why I've been composting furiously. I'll not put any more on for now. And harvesting and doing the usual bits and pieces. So what I'm thinking is, let me come out this side. And have my F7 on. F7 on is invaluable. Now what I don't want to do, I need a crafting bench. It's up here. Oh, I put a chest next to the crafting bench as well, just to make life that little bit easier. Let me just get a few of these. 8. Trying to think, I need. Probably that should be enough. Yeah, with a bit of luck. So until we get iron and stuff, actually mining down is a complete pain in the backside, as I'm sure you know. I filled in the holes here. Damn it, I lost that. I didn't want to. That's why I came down here. Oh well. No point crying over spilt milk. Speaking of spilt milk, before I go jumping around and building things over the void, we should probably put everything that we don't want to lose, especially you, away. Let me just keep a little bit of that on me. That can go there. Well, I'll keep that. Oh, that's a pain. Pain that that broke. That can go as well. Don't need you, and we certainly don't need you. They can just go in there for now. I mean, I do not intend to fall out of the void into the void, but you know, crap happens. Damn it, I can't believe that I lost that. That's really bloody annoying. So we'll stick you to back. This is the stuff I hate, and I forgot my I left my pickaxe, didn't I? God damn it! Pick, give me a pick. Don't suppose I've got. Oh, I've got one. Don't know what that's from. Don't know where I got that. Oh, it was probably one of these. That's all right then. We're good, I think. In fact, I'm going to take you back out. And then we'll scutch up to you. Give me that. And we will get these. So when I'm building out, especially if I'm building something out which is going to have dirt on the top, and obviously early doors dirt is a precious resource, I like to put a row of slabs underneath it, just to think. So if I'm going 5 by 5, that's that, isn't it? So that is 5 by 5. This is going to look a bit ghetto early doors, I'm afraid, but not a huge amount you can do about that. I hate doing this. Right, well, I am going to continue. Oh, get me in. I hate it. Just stick that there. I'm going to build this out. It's going to be a 5 by 5 platform, and then we'll have a walkway around it with an area for fences eventually. But I'll get this built, and I will be back in a moment. But you really don't want to listen to me bleating about how much I hate working over the void. It's not going to be entertaining, so I'll be back in a mo. Right, after much clenching of my little shift finger, we've got a little area. Sorry, a slurp of coffee. Got a little area set up, so we can go and re-equip. So we got the bottom slabs, that's the walkway, and then we've just got a fence around the edge. You know, sissy bars, whatever you want to call them. In the case of Big, who called them, I think it was wussy bars. Oh dear. Right, so take you. We definitely need you. Keep hold of you. Want you. We definitely want you, and I'll want to get the seeds from upstairs. Oh, and I definitely want you. Pardon me. So once we've got that, we'll grab a bucket of water, grab our dirt, and the dirt is going to be... So, from doing regrowth, I find with a 10-10 crop, a 5 by 5 area with a water source in the middle will give you over a stack of whatever it is you want. So that is what we're going to do. We will cap that off, mainly just so we can illuminate this, because obviously the one thing we don't want is any unpleasant visitations by mobs. I already know Eli has killed Vasky twice in their mob farm. That's these guys, you know, like Neil Sparkplug is just way ahead of everybody, I think, but he's always on, just constantly. So we'll go and grab my wheat. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Did 1, 2, 3. I did get 3. Good. I could have harvested those up a bit higher, but it doesn't really matter. What we will do, however, is we'll put this wheat in here, and now normally in regrowth what I'll do is plant one of these, how I've done it in previously in regrowth. However, what we'll do is we'll do one in each corner, and that'll leave one spare, which I'll probably stick in the chest for emergencies. As I said, because I believe these are 10, 10, 10. They're not analysed, so this, as I say, is based purely on what's the word I'm looking for? Observation that they don't stack when we're breeding them. But yeah, I think that's probably a fairly good observation all the same. And then we need to do cross crops here and here, and get you going. And that's wheat, and that's wheat. Brilliant. So we can black that through and just spread these out across the entire area until we've got a fairly large wheat farm, which we can then use for making more dirt, composting. We can harvest that one. So let's cross crop there for starters. You can't, oh, your weeds, bye bye. And again, you don't want to rush this, just take your time until you get weeds. I don't think the actual crops are susceptible to weeds because they should be have full resistance, but you are seeds. Okay, good. You know, you don't want to take any chances. We'll leave that one for a second. Okay, let's get the others underway. So I'm going to spread these across this entire area, and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I've got no wheat in my inventory, and this is all fully grown here. So just to prove how, you can see this has given me 4 of everything, so we know the growth is at 10. Sorry, the yield is 10. So you can see each harvest of this field is well over, it's a stack and a half. Perfect. And with a 10 growth rate, that is going to be, you can see that that one's already gone to 43%. You know, these are hammering through pretty quickly, considering it's raining and it's dark as well. So we got that. Now the next thing we need is, well, we've got 17 spare dirt to sift should we want to, but the next thing we need to do is, I'm going to just set this up here, and this is going to be a slow progress, but until we get more things, melting speed 1, and basically we can stick, can we stick those in? I can't remember, or is it just the cobblestones we can stick in? It is the cobblestones, so that will go down. We need 1 millibucket of lava to get our cobblestone going. 1 millibucket, 1000 millibuckets, or a bucket as it's sometimes called. So we'll convert those over to cobblestone. I'm not going to stick all of them in because I don't want to go mad and get absolute metric crap ton of the lava. But have I got a spare fence? I have. Where is, I've got my axe, good. I also want to change this out here for fence. I may do the entire thing. Don't think we can use that for anything, but yeah, it's not even combustible. But it doesn't join, which is a bit of a bind because I don't want to accidentally go on. You're crap. I can't even burn you. So yeah, so that has got. Is it? It's not. Is it 1-to-1? I can't remember. No. So once we've got a bucket of lava, a bucket of lava, we can start getting our cobble gen going. And I'm wondering where to actually do that. I'll worry about that in a moment. Let's get the lava first. The lava. So maybe I think this is either 4 or 5 cobble you need to get the old. What's the word? Cobble gen. The old lava going there. So yeah, that's the next job. Once we've got the cobble gen, then we're starting to sit a little bit pretty. You know, we're in a position where we can actually now start to do something, get the materials together. And one of the things I want desperately, yeah, so it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will give us a bucket, and you can see here this is growing quite nicely now. Again, yeah, that's just in a few minutes, so I think we should be able to compost and keep composting quite a lot. Now, do I need to sift you for any? I'm just trying to think. I've started sifting. I'm just here thinking, do I actually need to sift anything? What have I got? I've got me grass. I've got me sugarcane. Grass, sugarcane, and sugarcane, just to confuse matters. Got mushrooms, got ancient spores. Let me just have a quick look at the sifting to see if there's anything else. What can we get from that? Grass seeds, carrot, melon. Yeah, there's more. Acacia, cactus, spruce, birch seeds, pumpkin. I didn't get the ancient spores from there. Then obviously rubber trees we may want as well. We might. I'll keep hold of it for now. I'm not desperate for cobble. Or am I? I'll sift. Sorry, I'm just trying to think how much cobble I'm going to need for my cobble gen. So, and it's not like we can't make more. We've got effectively infinite dirt now. It's, you know, for the cost of a little bit of composting. So we'll live with it. So yeah, that's where we are. I'll wait till that lava melts down and see about getting the cobble gen in and running. So be back in a mo. Okay, we got the lava. I've decided I'm going to build the lava gen here temporarily because there's already a chute for the water to go out that way. Although I don't really want a chute for the water to go out, I just want it to flow down. So yeah, well, we'll work it out. So first things first, fireproof materials. I tend to go with the old half slabs. I'm going to need some of these in solid slab form as well. And for the time being, we are going to... I'll stick you outside just to ensure that there's no spawnable spots on the island, like so. Now if I can jump down here, that's fine, I think. But that really... Oh, it's gonna... That really wants to be... I don't want to waste that though. Skyblock mentality. It's infectious. So placing this here, I'm going to take you out because we don't need you there, and that there, and then again here, and we probably need to chop you out like so, and then we'll have one here. So this is where the cobble's going to form. The cobble is not going to be ideal for a cobble gen, but whilst I've got my infinite water source here, it's going to have... I suppose I could move the infinite water source. Yeah, it's doable. So that will go there. We're going to get a bucket of water. And that's going to go there and just flow straight down. And then we'll just cap it off. There's no reason to cap it off. It's just force of habit from when in Agrarian Skies 1 the thing. So I need you, bucket of lava. That's a quest. What the hell? What just happened? I mean, it's not the end of the world. I can do it again. But what the hell just happened there? I ate the lava. That is bizarrely bizarre, to say the least. Let me just hop out here for a second. I'm going to have to create another bucket of lava then, which of course involves creating another bucket as well, just for good measure. Okay, right, fine, have it your way. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe you're just not allowed to keep that in your inventory for very long. The clay bucket, maybe that's the thing. Anyway, 4 cobblestone is not the end of the world. I have got more. And I've got time. I don't think I've got any more bucket though. Any more clay. We have got dust, however. That's not a problem then. We can recover because I have you, which will give me a block of clay, and that'll give me 4 clay. Right, yeah, okay, we're sorted now. I'm thinking once this is done, I will move my infinite water source over there and make this kind of a walk-through area. Then I can drop this down a bit, but this is nearly all fully grown again, which is all nice. So I'm just waiting on cobblestone to cook at the moment. I'm going to make myself a new shiny... Okay, no I'm not. Fine, have it that way then. I have no idea what happened then. That is really, really, really bizarre. Oh, we can get in there. It's not a problem. And armed with a hammer, of course, we can... Now, here's the thing. If you want cobblestone, obviously you're going to be sitting here with your pick. And because that's wood, things, but you're not always going to grab these. When we drop this down one, we'll probably improve our drop rate a little bit, but not greatly. If you're after sieving for minerals, hammer, you will always pick up your gravel from hammering. So did that register? That's the first question. Yes, we have 2 quests with unclaimed rewards. What have we got? Okay, we'll claim that. Mycelium. Oh, I've already got ancient spores. We'll get more. Excellent. Yeah, netherrack. Netherrack. Stone barrel of lava with redstone dust. That's easy done. Then you've got to go into the nether for that line. And then we're into the old dollies again. And the angry doll. And all of this stuff. But right now, I need to get myself some iron. So I'm going to basically wear this wooden hammer out on here. And get myself a whole load of gravel to sieve. Pardon me. And as soon as we got that done, I will be right back with you. Okay, we've got 40 gravel, so let us sift. And what we are looking for is iron, is the main thing. Well, we got a bit of iron. Is that enough? Was that? I think it was just the one we needed for the quest, wasn't it? Oh no, we needed 4. Okay. A bit of coal, bit of lapis. Yeah, usual stuff. Broken iron, aluminium. So yeah, this is the usual. Again, the grind, getting the old sifting going just to get some basic metals. Now what I would like is enough iron to make a piston, a bucket, and a pair of shears. But the other thing to bear in mind, I think off the top of my head, you can make shears out of some other minerals. We've got the iron now. Let me just check. Before you go using your precious iron up to make buckets, always check, because you can make buckets from tin, aluminium, copper and iron. So don't waste your iron. If you need things, you've got other metals, you can do it. Same with shears. Shears have to be iron, but there are bronze shears, so you could make those. Invar and thaumium. Invar are probably the ones ultimately to go for until you can get into Britannia and make mana steel, but things. So we've got our 4 things there, so we should be good now. You want some iron gravel ore. Okay, that's fine. So now you want some crushed iron ore. Okay, this is why I stopped. I knew this was going to happen like this, because you know, Agrarian skies. Jaded cat, evil genius, I think was the first ever one I did. So we've got that. We now need the dust. So we'll do the dust. Bang. We're going to pop that down. We're going to have to hammer that. That's going to give us the powder, and we'll get one of those and that should bring us all the way down to there. So we can claim that. That'll give us 4 more, and we've got a spare. And that's the iron quest in the bag. We probably therefore would like to cook that iron up now, because that would be handy, wouldn't it? And we'll just ditch some of this stuff off for now while we're at it. Got more food now that I know what to do with. So I'm going to finish sifting this lot, see what we grab. Depending on what you want, you may want to hammer the gravel down to sand or down to dust. And that's because if you look at the uses of gravel, eventually, the gravel has got a chance of diamonds, it's got a chance of emeralds, it's got a 20% chance of iron, and fairly high chances of that. So, but if we've got the hammer, if we look at sand and go for the hammering, sand has got a chance of Leolorium, it's got a chance of Certus quartz. Now we want quartz for a quest, so I may hammer 20 or so of these down. There's only a 17% chance, 20% chance of iron, so you've got exactly the same chance. Exotic seeds, cactus seeds, you know, various bits and pieces, and amber. And if you go and look at, you can drop that. Well, that's corrupted infusion. It's a new one on me. There should be, you should be able to hammer that. There you go. And if we look at the dust, dust has still got the same chance of iron, so there's no difference if you're after iron to getting that. The only difference is if you get iron at the gravel stage and then hammer the resultant things down, you may get an extra bit of dust. But you've got no chance of diamonds, no chance of things, but you have got your redstone, which is a 13% chance. So depending on what you're after will vary depending on what you want to sift. So I'm going to just do 20, half of these as gravel, and I'll gimme one more. And then we didn't get anything from that, you tight ass git. And we didn't get any diamonds. I think it was one of the first drops I got, the first series of Agrarian skies that I did. But we'll take the rest of this down to sand, because I would like to get some quartz. I'd like 3 Certus quartz to be specific, so we can do the grinder quest. I'm going to need a new hammer before long as well. There we go. Hang on, I need 3 sticks, wasn't it? I think. Was it that and that? Could have sworn it was that and that. Oh bugger. Let me just check. Hammer, hammer. If I were a hammer. There's too many hammers in this game now. I don't know whether you feel the same, but I look at it and go hammer, and it goes, yeah, this is hammer. Oh no, it's 2 sticks. And now I've gone and managed to do that. Okay, 2 sticks and 2 of those give me a stone hammer. Brilliant. And it's faster. It's win-win all the way. So yeah, this is pretty much the process really. But as I say, sifting, well, before we start sifting that, we can do that. That gives us those. We've got enough nickel to get the nickel, so we could make invar, potentially, once we've got a smeltery going anyway. But we haven't got, I don't think, enough of, in fact, have we got any of the other levels? We haven't. So we haven't got enough of those. Ancient spores, appetite. Yeah, we're running out of storage now. I'm just going to end up putting crap everywhere. Yeah, that should be it. So do the same with the sand, and what I would like to do is, as I say, see some. Where's 1? I was going to say Certus quartz. There's 2. 17% chance, I believe, of that. So we should at least have a couple. I think we should get 3 from 20. There we go. That's got what we needed. So we'll finish with the sand. In fact, I am going to then do this sand down into dust, because I could do with a little redstone as well. Let me just get the these out. See what we've got. Not enough of anything there. But we definitely got that. I definitely could do with some redstone as well. So the last 10, again, hammer those down to dust, take my chances with some redstone. I only need a little teeny weeny bit at the moment, but you know, it's not rocket science now. It is just a matter of applying time and effort to achieve a certain objective, and the objective in this case is redstone, because then we can take a stone barrel of lava and make netherrack, which will be handy. We got some, good. So you can take all of those, you can mix up your ores, get in there, do a little bit of hammering. That should give us some of these. If again we take out the sand derivatives out of the chest, have a look, see which ones we've got. That will make a 5. That's a 6, so we still haven't got enough there, and everything else of those is not going anywhere. I will try and sort my storage out before the next episode, however, and then we can do the same again, and eventually you'll get to the point where there's no point to doing this, because you're all doubling through your smelteries. So now we've got 2 iron. We haven't got enough of you, but we have got enough of you to make 1 more of those, and obviously we can pop the iron in and everything is good and happy. So I've probably rambled on enough this episode. I'm probably going over a little bit actually, if I was going to guess my level of length of recording. So I am going to call it a day at this one. We have iron. That's pretty important. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.